Hey everyone, my name is Kenneth B. Inge. Kenneth B. Inge here, and today I am going to be talking about James Ingram's song Just Once, released in 1981. It was a single that was off Quincy Jones's The Dude album. James Ingram, RIP, started out as a pianist, right? Anyway, I saw Quincy Jones introing him over somewhere in Asia. It was a video on YouTube. He was doing the song live. It was a live performance of this particular song. And he said that he heard James singing. James was a pianist. He always viewed himself as a pianist. And Quincy, of course, recognizing the talent and being the guy that he is, was like, well, you're going to be a singer moving forward. James Ingram has hit songs like 100 Ways, which is one of my favorite records. Yamo Be There, which is a very popular song as well. And a couple of other joints. He's often, I think may be forgotten when it comes to great soul singers from back in the day. You may be asking yourself, why in the world am I talking about James Ingram's Just One song? Well, it's part of a video series that I want to do and have been mulling over called Songs Stuck in My Head. And all of last year and previous years, there have been songs that I just could not get out of my head. And this particular song has been one that's just been stuck in my head. I think they call them earworms for about 2 weeks or so. So I figured let's kick things off talking about this song, which may surprise you because it's not one about Donny Hathaway or Marvin Gaye or Stevie Wonder or Jill Scott or any of those singers that are some of my favorites. So there's another version of this that I recorded where I was actually listening and playing the song and talking through the song, but YouTube decided to block it, so I had to re-record it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with the video, but nevertheless, it's uploaded on my channel. I had to mute all the audio out, and it's like, well, what's the point? So I figured I'd just talk about it real quick. So this song was written by Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil, Weil. Quincy Jones was the producer, and I already mentioned the album that it was on. On a television program interview, Ingram stated that this song was a $50 demo done by ATV Music that was composed by the two that I just mentioned. Quincy called them back and said he wanted Ingram to sing on his album, and then hence this is how we kind of got to where we are. I think it's interesting. I wish I could play the song so you can kind of hear the way the bridge moves, because I think the bridge is the part that actually brings the song home. But the song is actually in the key of C major. And then when the bridge hits, it modulates to the key of A flat major, then B major, then D major for the final chorus, finally ending in B major for the coda, representing the song's sad ending. So we're going to get into the lyrics in just a second. That speaks to the level of producer genius that Quincy Jones is, in the way that he's able to use the music to guide you through the ending of that song, to really capture the emotions and feelings that James Ingram was able to convey vocally. And he was able to do that musically as well, to kind of just walk and serenade you through to the end, where it's just like, I mean, this is just it, bro. Like it's over. This whole relationship is over. So I thought that was interesting. For those of you that are into that sort of thing. This song reached number 17 on the Billboard charts in the summer of '81. Ingram was nominated for Best Male Pop Vocal Performance at the 1982 Grammy Awards. So definitely a pretty big, pretty popular song at the time. So let's go through the song, man. I think when I think about this song and why it ended up stuck in my head, it was like, for whatever reason, the opening line of this song just was playing over and over again in my head. And I mentioned this with Luther Vandross, watching the Luther Vandross documentary, is that he was really good at that first couple of lines where he just captures you right off the bat. They say this about books as well. You know a book is good if that first opening sentence etc., is good. So let's go through the lyrics, man. It's a really kind of sad song, and you don't know who's at fault here, even though James accepts responsibility for the relationship ending. So the opening line is, "I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough." Like the way he sets that up, and then the way he kind of closes, he sets it up, and then the rest of the verse is just kind of explaining this whole situation. 'Cause then he's like, "Because here we are, back where we were before." He says, "Seems nothing ever changes. We're back to being strangers, wondering if we ought to stay or head on out the door." And then you have, the verse. "Just once, can we figure out what we're doing wrong? Why we never last for long? What are we doing wrong just once?" And I think they repeat that verse. And then, no, it's just once. No, it's that part, then just once. And then there's another part to the verse. "Can we find a way to finally make it right? Make the magic last for more than just one night? We could just get to it. I know we could break through it." The second verse, you're starting to figure out like who's at fault. So the second verse is, "I gave my all, but I think my all may have been too much, because Lord knows we're not getting anywhere. Seems we're always blowing whatever we got going, and it seems at times with all we've got, we haven't got a prayer." The bridge is the part that I was talking about earlier. And the bridge, James Ingram really, really, really does a good job of like building up like the passion, the tension, the hurt that he's feeling in this bridge, where he says, "I just want to understand why it always comes back to goodbye. Why can't we get ourselves in hand and admit to one another we're no good without each other? Take the best and make it better. Find a way to stay together." Man, I'm telling you, man, they used to write songs back in the day. I don't know why she didn't go back. But anyway, and then from there, man, is pretty much him riding the changes in the key. And he puts that sauce on it right at the end, hit you with that power run at the end, and then just closes it out. And then the piano just comes through and just ease on out, and we're all done. So yeah, but I what I will say is it is definitely that opening line is the part that for whatever reason I could not get that part out of my head, and it's still there today. I don't know what's going to replace it. We'll see, and when it does, I'll make a video about it. But go listen to the song, man. They wouldn't let me play it for you guys. I don't know if this did any justice, but I do look forward to talking more music with you guys. And hopefully, if you guys haven't heard the song, you guys go listen to it. I hope you guys enjoy it, man. I hope you guys, as we move forward, maybe I can find some other records and songs to put you guys on to. But nevertheless, James Ingram, just once. I'm going to leave it there, man. Check out the song. I'll leave a link to a song in YouTube. And maybe just pull it up. Maybe just pull the song up and just play it, while I'm talking. And just kind of go through it. I don't know how they're able to play music and not get the songs blocked. That's I haven't figured that out. I don't know if I'll be able to figure it out. But go listen to it and let me know what you think. And I look forward to talking about more music with you guys in the future. I'm out. Peace.